So we are going to get started. You have your new canvas. You're going to import the image that I have for you guys on Canvas. All right, this is a good size. Earlier, I taught you guys how to trace on one copy and then move it over. We're going to do something a little bit different. Okay, so here we go. You're going to grab either the curve or the polyline. It doesn't matter which one, just pick one and stick with it. If you'd rather have curved shapes, totally fine. If you'd rather have straighter shapes, that's fine too. Okay, we're gonna grab it. Now, for this, you're gonna want to zoom in a bunch, and here is why. Okay, if you are starting to trace some stuff, sometimes Google Drawings will kind of freak out and cut off your shape early or not allow you to finish. But if you zoom in, that will totally change. So let me just show you. All right, you're going to grab the magnifying glass to zoom in. And if you don't, if you just zoom in using your trackpad, it's not gonna work. So, okay, here we go. We've got the curve. What I'm gonna recommend doing is start with the thing that's going to be the farthest behind. What I mean by that is if you're overlapping stuff, like the white of the eyeball is going to be underneath this, the iris, okay? So we're gonna start by tracing that first. So I'm clicking. And again, because I'm zoomed in so much, it's gonna be really nice. Now, we just covered everything up. We can't see anything. So what we'll do is we're going to make this transparent for now, and we're going to make this a bright color so it still shows up. All right, and now we can continue. We're just gonna keep tracing some stuff. Again, figuring out how we wanna layer stuff. So the iris is going to be behind the pupil, which is going to be behind the reflected light. So here we go, time to trace the iris. And I'm just clicking, and I'm going to double over this line, okay, and I'm going to go and again make it transparent, and it's already green, so that's great. I can keep going. Now, another thing is when you click to go and make a new shape, sometimes it'll jump back to the select tool, so just kind of keep an eye out for that. Again, make that transparent, keep going. All right, now you see that it stopped early. I probably just need to zoom in a little bit more. So I'm deleting that, and I'll just zoom. Okay. What I'm doing for the other sections. Although I think now is a great time to get some eyelashes. So I'm gonna show you guys how I treat those. I'm gonna start on one side, and I'm gonna kind of treat them as a clump. So I'm not making a million individual pieces. Now this part is really intricate, but I'm gonna just treat part of it as a bigger chunk and just get the tops of it. I'm gonna go ahead and again make that transparent. And now I'll zoom out and see what else I have left to do. I'll zoom out again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the eyebrow next. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and trace the bottom eyelashes. I'm gonna zoom in a bunch more. That doesn't look good. Okay, so let's say you wanted to undo something. If you undo it, if you do edit undo while you're in the middle of working on a shape that's not finished, Google Drawings actually goes and deletes the last thing you worked on, not the shape that you're currently working on. So I'm gonna say just continue on if you make a mistake, and I'm gonna show you how you can fix it after. Okay, so to fix something, you're gonna grab the select tool and you're gonna double click. All right, now you're gonna see all these little dots show up. These dots you can grab and move. So now I can't really see what I'm supposed to be correcting this to, so I'm gonna make this transparent and I'm gonna change my stroke so that it's this bright color. And now I can see, okay, I can grab these dots and it's supposed to be kind of more like this. So anytime you make a mistake, just keep going and then you can always fix it afterwards. All right, now let's see where we are. Okay, so now I've got to get this crease. There's a couple different ways to do it. You can either treat it like a very, very, very thin like moon shape and trace the outside, or for this you can grab this scribble and you can just draw the line that you see. Now the scribble tries and smooths out what you do, so sometimes it will look a little bit too perfect. All right, I'm gonna zoom out again. Okay, it looks good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill everything in. Oh, it looks like I accidentally deleted my skin outside layer, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in. Now you can pick any color that you'd like. I'll pick a color that's pretty close to my skin personally, and I'll turn my stroke off. This is transparent, but it's hidden everything, and we don't want that. So you can change the order. All right, so if you right click on it, you can go order. If you want something to be almost all the way at the back, it's a really good idea to do send to back. And now it's just behind the photo. So now I can just move the photo backwards. So now I'm going to go ahead and start filling stuff in. So let's see, eyebrow, what color do I feel like using? None of these are really speaking to me, so I might go ahead and make my own. So you're gonna grab the slider. Okay. All right, this looks pretty good. My eyebrows are a little bit light, so I'm gonna make it slightly transparent. So you can see through it. There we go. And then I'm going to just get rid of the stroke. There we go. All right, I will make this line the same color. So if you want to make something the same color as something that already exists, you click on the first thing, the color you want to copy, then you grab the paint format tool, and then you can click on the thing that you want it to affect. And in this case, that didn't work so well because the scribble tool is just outlines only. So I'm gonna try that again. Here it is, my custom colors down here. That's fine, we'll roll with it. Okay, now I'll have these eyelashes be black and I'll have this be transparent. Okay, I'm gonna show you that paint format again. So you click the one that you want to copy first, then you click the paint format tool, then you click the shape that you want the color to transfer to. Okay. I'm seeing that my line for the eye is actually in front of my eyelashes, so I'm going to drag that to the back. Or actually, I don't know how many it is, so I'm just going to grab this and move the eyelashes to the front. Okay. Now I'm going to choose the white of the eye. That's transparent, nice. I'm going to make this thicker. Let's make this like Okay, that looks good. Now, a lot of times for the eye, you might want a gradient. There are some gradients that exist already that are pretty nice, but you can actually make your own also. So, what you'll do is this first piece will be highlighted, this like ender, and then, oh, gradient stop, that's what it's called. And you can go over here and you can pick, all right, what colors do I want it to change between? Then you click your second one. That's not that big of a difference. Let's try this again. Okay, that looks good. You can change how it is. It can be linear, radial, so it starts in the middle and goes out. And let's see, I can make that even lighter if I want to. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. I'll click OK. Make that transparent. I want to make this black. And then this is white. Okay. And then there you have it. That is my completed eye.